Digital acumen. You've either got it or you need to get it. And if you do have it, you need to stay on top of what is coming. I guarantee there are digital technologies emerging now that are going to rock your world. And you can be sure there's a race on to implement them, to own a piece of that digital future. But what is digital acumen? It's knowing what to do about this chart. A few years ago, this chart was part of the popular conversation. It seems to have fallen out of fashion, but it hasn't gone away, and nor have its implications, not by a long shot. If anything, current events have accelerated its impact. This isn't Moore's law we're looking at. It's a more general phenomenon. Let's bring it up to date. What this chart shows is that, starting now, the impact of digital will be felt more acutely than ever. Now, exponential growth is breathtakingly fast, but this chart shows that the cost of calculation is dropping even faster. It's been following this price path for a very long time, and it shows no sign of abating. Calculations are important because they're behind every decision and every action made by humans, machines, or animals, and the cost of calculations is important because in any battle with economics, economics wins in the long term every time. The most subjective feature on this chart is the cost of calculation in the functioning of the human brain, but it does seem a reasonable estimate on balance. What the chart shows is that digital technology is achieving cost parity with humans, and that's a tipping point. And then, within a very short period of time, there will be no relevant comparison left to make. Compared to humans, automation will just be cheap everywhere. Which is challenging because whatever we humans do throughout the day, whether it's physical, artistic, analytical, or creative, whether we perceive it or not, calculations are how we do what we do. At the neural level, they are how our brains work. At this tipping point, automated solutions become better, stronger, faster, and cheaper than humans. That's a dominant hand in this game of cards. All the aces, every time. The effects will be profound, and there really is no safe haven. But there is good news. The switch to automation in most sectors of industry and commerce won't happen all at once. There is still time. There is nuance to the adoption rate dictated, to a large degree, by the pace of developments in machine learning and artificial intelligence, investment economics, and international trade terms. So, digital acumen is about being savvy about when and how to choose and implement automation technologies. It's about knowing how to bring your people along with you on the journey, and it's about being an informed participant in the debate about what to do about this tipping point, playing your part in steering its development towards the common good. It's about prospering in this coming age of intelligent automation, and it's a competence that's needed all the way from Wall Street to the C-suite, to the shop floor, and to the high street. There's never been a better time to have digital acumen, and there's never been a better time to get it. At Ipsita Labs, we'd like to help you with that. We put together a range of courses to build your digital acumen, recognizing that efficiency counts. We understand that more is not necessarily better, so we work hard to get the key insights that you need to know across very succinctly and very clearly. But we also reference our sources and provide you with selected support materials to dive deep if you need to. We help you understand and explore the technologies, tools and techniques that, until recently, might have looked like magic for most people, and they're often still shrouded in mystique and hype. Our courses aren't for everyone. In fact, they're built to address the needs of a very specific group: executives, entrepreneurs, planners and strategic thinkers, people who spend their time making things happen. They're intended to help you understand where technologies can be applied to best advantage, how you might go about commissioning or leading a team that would deploy them in an existing business or build a new business around them, and also to consider the social implications. Our courses are designed to accelerate and deepen your understanding, to give you familiarity and fresh perspectives, cut through the hype, and give you a solid foundation to ensure that you get the best return from the time you invest in them. The structure of our courses varies a little, but in general you can expect to invest a couple of hours a week for 4 weeks to start to get the best out of them. The course material is a combination of our own core content, carefully selected materials other specialists have produced, and references to stimulating resources for you to go deeper if you want. They're accessed through our learning platform, and you'll retain your access to the resources after completion, so you get the benefit of updates. Our courses are designed in service of two intended outcomes: to help you be confident you can commission or lead a project that uses the technologies and be sure that you don't have the wool pulled over your eyes by the techies and the talkers, and to ensure that you're up to speed with what's happening now, know how it can be applied, and can stay up to speed as the future unfolds. Prof. Mark and I, the founders of Ipsita Labs, bring a blend of extensive industry implementation experience, academic insights about the leading edge, and frankly, piles of digital insight to the courses. We've been on the front lines of delivering digital transformations, and we've developed courses in technology disciplines up to the master's and doctoral levels for UK universities and international businesses. But these Digital Acumen courses aren't like those. I mention it simply so you can be sure of our learning leadership and our practical depth. You can trust us to be your guide in your journey to digital acumen. We read the books and the journals, we study the academic papers and the bleeding edge blogs, we assess the conference content, we network in industry, and we bring our hard-earned, hands-on implementation wisdom to provide you with the most insightful mix of reliable, actionable information for your shortest time investment. If you want to accelerate, freshen, or deepen your digital acumen, sign up to a course. There's a free short course called Developing Digital Acumen, which we run regularly. It's not a technology-themed course, it's about learning digital acumen, but it will give you a taste of what our courses are like. And if you want further information, or if you would like to discuss how we can support your company with a bespoke program, use the form on this page to contact us.